it back to the garage.
So we're gonna get to definitely prepping. He's gonna prep whatever he needs to. I'm gonna get to taping any electrical items in the inside of the car.
Yeah, because the goal for today is basically we want to finish. We gotta add a little bit of filler here because we sanded with the wrong grit. But we're gonna vacuum the inside, tape everything off on the inside, like the shifter and the e-brake, and the gas cover. Most of this thing we're just gonna tape, and we're just gonna paint it because we're gonna. I was thinking we should go with the more authentic Honda color, but he wanted to go with the
super white.
Toyota Super White.
Yeah.
And this is like a obnoxiously like bright white. So I guess that's cool. I mean, my dad wanted like a nice white, so
I think that it'll make the car stand out and pop more.
Yeah.
And I mean, since we're doing this much work, I really want the car to pop.
All right, so I'm gonna put the camera up and we're gonna get right to work.
What's up, guys? Quick little update.
So I went around. I didn't realize I set the camera up for when we were vacuuming. I never changed it again. So I don't know exactly what you guys saw, but what I did, I vacuumed half of this side, which looks pretty dusty again. I don't know why.
I'm gonna start wiping it down.
And then I went around and I just kind of added a thin coat of the filler or whatever it's called. Let me see. Of glaze and putty. So about the finishing glaze, so that because the issue we were having when we were primering was that you could see when we went down to bare metal, and it was kind of like you could see it in the primer. So obviously you're gonna see it in the paint. It's a very thin coat, so I'm gonna have to sand this down one more time, and then that'll be set for primer. All these other areas here are just gonna get primered because there's moldings that go over this, and this won't be as exposed as these parts will be. So while I did that, my brother did something else. I gave the camera over to him now.
Alrighty. So what I did was I taped off the rest of the stuff on the interior. We got the e-brake shifter. Then I just removed the wiring harness, whatever I didn't want in the way I removed back there. I vacuumed it again. We're gonna have to go over it quickly when we're done. But since we're gonna be doing sanding on the outside, I didn't go too deep into it. I also just along the edges, I vacuumed back here. The rear hatch sill, I vacuumed that, and I got the wiring out of the way over here as well, and out of the taillight gaps.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is, I guess I have to wait. This is pretty dry already, so I'm gonna give this like another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna sand it, and we're gonna wipe the whole car down with acetone, because obviously we don't have water.
And or wax and grease remover. We don't have that either.
We don't have neither. Yeah, so then we're gonna do that on the inside and the outside, and then he's gonna primer the outside.
The whole car is gonna get primered right now. So the whole car is gonna get primered as soon as we sand these areas down. We're gonna get back to work. He's gonna finish sanding these things. I'm gonna finish prepping the inside for paint, and we'll update you guys shortly. What's up, guys?
So we did sanded everything down. We vacuumed most of the car. We have to vacuum a little piece of it, and
wax and grease removed.
And we acetoned the whole car. We don't have gas. We don't have that here. So now he's gonna be mixing up the paint. So you guys gonna watch him do that. In the background, I'm going to be vacuuming the rest of the car and taping off anything on the side so we don't get none of that dust or overspray on these parts. we're done for today. It's kind of an eventful day, I would say. We primered most of the car. Our gun was giving us some issues.
Yeah, that's why we actually didn't continue primering the car. The gun started dripping paint. I know I started adjusting the settings, and I don't really remember how to do it. It's been like a year since the last time I had to use it, so we're gonna look into that. Possibly order a new gun. But I mean, as far as the car, we did as much as we can. So I want to say 90% of the car's primed. Only thing we got to do is finish the roof and the hood, which I stopped because that was actually the spots that were getting the most amount of drips.
Yeah, because everything else we were kind of spraying like this.
Yeah.
The hood and the roof we would have to spray over it. So, yeah.
Otherwise, to be honest, we would have kept going and banged out the paint on the interior, but it's just not worth it to do. If we're going this far into it, we want to do it right. Want it to look right, so.
Yeah. Also, we figured that, I'm sure you guys seen it. As we were painting, the overspray and all everything was in the air. We have to crack the door for a little bit, so it actually would have been perfect because we could have grabbed the bite to eat, came back, painted, and left again. And then next video would just be doing any other little body work we have to do. Some of the car, the body parts on the car, and painting it.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate, it is what it is. We have, terrible luck when it comes to things.
Especially painting, because we've been telling you guys for, the last 3 videos that we're going to paint. We're trying.
Yeah, the last couple of videos we've been saying the same thing.
The interiors, we wanted to throw primer on the car because there's no sense. We're going to do the doors, sills, and the window sills while we're doing the interior. So, we want to be able to just, flow back into that. But... So, definitely next video. The good part is that definitely next video, we'll probably throw the fenders on just so we could primer them right on the car as well.
Yeah, I guess we lied earlier when we told you guys we were going to see the paint, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, we tried, yeah. We definitely tried. It's just, one, the temperature dropped dramatically in the last hour or so. And 2 is, with the paint, the gun issue, you can show them right here on the hood. I actually just wiped it down before it even dried, but, look like 3 right there, 2 right there, and then as we went on with the car, it just kept dripping. So we did the sides, the rear, all 3 door jambs are done actually.
Yeah, so this one here.
We'll touch this up once we finish, but.
So here's a couple drips that were happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess they are done, all 3 of them. This one's pretty much done too. You guys can see the blue. This filler, unfortunately, I don't know what we're gonna do with this. Actually, besides the paint picking up here, the worst part is this dent here, right here. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do with this because we haven't had any luck finding a new one of these. You guys can see the bumps and stuff over there.
The parts car. Of course, the parts car, some of the parts that we needed were damaged, but 90% of it, the thing is, it balanced out, to be honest. But we're going to be reusing this one for now. When we come across one in better condition, we'll buy that one and throw it on there. Yeah. I'll let you keep going. Right here, we have a drop. I tried to get them as we were doing them, just so they didn't form a full, complete drop, but...
Yeah, so then we redid this quarter panel.
This time around, we actually got the fuel inside the fuel door. We didn't do the fuel door, but we'll do that on a stand or something later. We'll probably hang it and spray it real quick.
Yep, so that's all done there. This door jamb is done. So really, I think, what do you say, 15 minutes?
15 minutes into primering, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with that gun. I'm 90% sure that it's also the adjustments because last time I took it apart completely to clean it, as I did this time. So it's probably has something to do with that. We did leave it all cleaned up. We have the paint already. We're gonna leave it as a surprise, or we already told them, right?
Yeah, we already told you.
Yeah. So we got the paint already. We're just gonna come in. We have enough primer. Gonna come in, prime. We're gonna have to get more primers for the doors and insides of everything because of the amount of mistakes that the problems with the gun, etc. But we're gonna do the roof, the hood, and we're gonna lay paint on the inside 100% next time.
And we also got to primer the back of the doors.
You know what? We might actually wait until later on the video because I do want to have everything laid out to possibly where we could just spray the insides of the doors while we're at it. It all depends how much room we have and what we can figure out, but that's also a possibility. But the interior would definitely, 100% definitely be painted next video.
Yeah, we're probably going to do a better job taping stuff off, like those brackets, and then call it a day. And it's dusty again, so. Alright guys, so this is it for today. Make sure to tune in our next video. We're releasing 2 videos a week now, so make sure you tune in for both of them.
And what's our schedule?
Our schedule is Wednesdays and
Sundays.
Sundays, yeah.
Wednesdays
So Wednesday, Sundays. So Wednesday, Sundays at around noon or 11 to noon, I guess. So
yeah,
we're working on the times.
Yeah.
Right? We'll figure that out. But as of right now, there's a video at 11 and another video at 5 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Alrighty, guys. Catch you guys next time.
Don't forget to comment, like, and please subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you get notifications every time we post a new video.
I think that's it.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Take it easy.